This week on TGC News, we're talking about laser shotguns, game-changing rail attachments, and the White House is trying to stop you from learning about guns. The deployable SSE backpack from RE Factor Tactical is the perfect lightweight solution to have an extra bag on hand wherever you go. With the integrated stuff sack, these durable full-size packs collapse down into a portable package that can go on your belt or in a cargo pocket. You can get an extra 10% off your next order using promo code TGC10, so head over to refactortactical.com using the link below. Welcome to the very first episode of the Gun Collective News. My name is Jon Patton, and this week's first story is about one of the biggest innovations to hit the firearms industry in a long time. The new Connect M-Lock QD system from Kinetic Development Group is going to flip the rail attachment game on its head. Using a cam system built into the base of the attachment, they found a way to quite literally just set it and forget it. All you have to do is push the piece into any M-Lock rail segment and boom, it locks into place. If you want to take it off the gun, there are two tabs on the front and back. You just squeeze and it unlocks the cam. It's really one of those, why the hell didn't I think of that products? They're also offering this in a bunch of different configurations with plans to expand the line in the future. Now, let me explain why I think this is huge. Think of the way things are currently attached to firearms. Nearly everything uses a screw, knob, or throw lever of some sort. To date, Connect is the simplest way to attach an accessory to your gun, period. The applications for this type of system in other form factors are huge. Imagine if you wanted to go from an ultra lightweight rail to a super duper tactical quad rail without having to buy and install an entirely new rail system. Now think of what could be done with expanding this core concept into something other than M-Lock, right? The game has been changed. The Connect system from KDG gives you the flexibility and modularity in a way that no one has thought of. Bravo, boys. On today's hashtag not a review, we have an ultra cool holster from my friends at SAVOY Leather. This particular holster is an outside the waistband version for a full-size 1911, and what's cool about it is not only is it comfortable to carry with, but you can also get it with badass custom artwork like we did. On top of that, they make them right in the heartland of the US. And I mean, it's a holster, guys. It's not that complicated. The gun is held securely because they do a good job molding the holsters, and the fit and finish is also on point. The stitching is clean, the edges are super smooth, and the coloring is well executed. Now, I own Kydex holsters, and I own leather holsters. And while the Kydex does have its benefits, nothing feels as good as a high-quality leather holster on your hip. And if you're like me and you like having custom gear, I'm sure you'll find a design you like because they're always releasing new ones. Hit the link in the description or head over to SAVOYleather.com and check out what they have to offer. We also have some breaking news for you guys. Earlier today, Colt Defense filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Basically what that means is they're handing their company over to debtors and the courts. And while this is unfortunate, I don't think anybody is surprised after they lost the Army contract in 2013 and they haven't done anything innovative in the last 20 years. Now, keep in mind, this is Colt Defense, the military and LE side of the business, not Colt Manufacturing, which is the civilian side. However, this entire story does not bode well for the legend that is the Colt name. And in dear God, I want that news, ultra-resourceful YouTuber Styro Pyro created a laser shotgun. Yup, a laser shotgun. Creating a real-life lightsaber wasn't enough for him. No, he had to step it up. Using a massive array of 8 5-watt diodes and a gigantic lithium polymer battery pack strapped to an airsoft AR-15, he was able to outdo DARPA in his garage and build this 40-watt laser shotgun. In the viral video, he explains the setup and lays out the best quote possible.
There's no good reason for anybody to own something this powerful, but because it wasn't illegal for me to build, I decided to build it anyway.
Now, of course, this is not the same as a traditional shotgun with archaic smokeless powder and lead shot, but it can be used to set a bunch of stuff on fire with the massive amount of energy spewing from the beams. Another thing that I found pretty cool is that he uses a couple different lenses as chokes to change the pattern to control the beam downrange. This is what's coming, guys. Get ready for laser guns. This next story is quite possibly the biggest threat to the First and Second Amendment that we've seen in years. Under the new unified agenda from the Obama administration, there are potential changes to ITAR, or International Traffic in Arms Regulations, that could destroy the very fabric of the firearms industry as we know it. This is a very complex matter as it currently stands, but I'll try to break it down the best I can. Essentially, we may not be able to post any more gun-related articles, videos, blog posts, images, or anything similar. This video that you're currently watching could be included in the censorship. One of the many things regulated by ITAR is something called technical data, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically any information about the operation of a gun or ammunition. The potential changes stand to stifle all of that with the implementation of government authorizations and penalties for not complying of up to $1 million. Imagine going to YouTube and finding nothing about your favorite guns and ammo. And as much as I like to have fun on this show, this is serious. You need to let the so-called representatives of the people know how you feel about this. And on this week's Friendly Fire, we have a question from Facebook user Richard Benjamin. He wants to know, if I was forced to use .22 long rifle for home defense, what gun would I use? Richard, it's pretty simple. I would use my Buckmark .22 long rifle handgun. This has a threaded barrel, and it's also got a suppressor on it. Combined, this is one of the best packages out there. It's super maneuverable, it's very light on recoil, and it's ultra quiet, making it perfect for home defense. My Friendly Fire question for you guys at home is, what rail attachment system are you guys using? Maybe standard Picatinny, Keymod, or even M-Lock? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to submit your own question, you can do so all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, with hashtag Friendly Fire. And unfortunately, that is the end of the very first episode of TGC News. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you thought it sucked, let me know in the comment section below and we'll talk about it. Please do not forget to subscribe because that helps us out a ton. And as always, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back next Monday with another episode of TGC News. In the meantime, follow us on social media right here. Follow the Gun Collective. And if you're on mobile, hit the links in the description.